What happens when daytime TV's most unpredictable host and its most astute legal mind collide over a viral scandal involving a tech CEO? The internet is buzzing after astronomer CEO Andy Byron was placed on leave following a kiss cam moment with his HR boss at a Coldplay concert, now viral with over 62 million views. Joy Behar came in hot, calling it a clear ethical violation, while Sunny Hostin, with a lawyer's lens, called for restraint, not condemnation without evidence. And for a moment, the entire panel paused, because their split isn't just about one scandal. It's a microcosm of public shame versus privacy, accountability versus due process. The lights snapped on, the audience settled, and the panel was already sizzling. Hot Topics was barely 5 minutes in when Joy Behar leaned forward, resting her elbows on the table like a prosecutor ready for opening arguments. "So let me get this straight," Joy began, narrowing her gaze as she shuffled her cards. "The CEO of a major tech company gets caught on the kiss cam with someone who's not his wife? At a Coldplay concert of all places, and we're supposed to ignore that because it's private?" The room tensed. Whoopi raised an eyebrow. Sarah sipped her coffee. Sunny Hostin, composed but already bracing herself, folded her hands calmly. "Joy," Sunny replied, measured but pointed, "the video may have gone viral, but that doesn't mean we get to play judge and jury. There are legal and ethical boundaries even when someone messes up in public." Joy didn't blink. "Please, Sunny, he wasn't caught rescuing a cat from a tree. He was in a VIP box, cozying up to his HR executive, with cameras rolling. That's not private, that's stupidity on parade." The audience gave a ripple of nervous laughter, but Sunny's jaw tightened. "And since when did The View become a courtroom for marriage scandals we don't understand the context of? One viral clip, and suddenly the man's whole career deserves to be torched?" The tension sparked. For the first time that morning, the energy in the studio shifted from commentary to confrontation. Sunny turned slightly toward Joy, her voice now carrying more edge than calm. "You don't know what happened in his marriage. You don't know the arrangement. Maybe it's complicated, maybe it's already over, but dragging the man's name through the mud on national television when we don't have all the facts, that's not journalism, that's mob justice." Joy leaned back with a sharp laugh, eyes wide. "Oh, please, Sunny. Now we're defending infidelity? I don't care what arrangement they have. If you're the CEO of a billion-dollar company, don't go playing tonsil hockey in public. Actions have consequences." The audience gasped, sensing the gloves were officially off. Sunny wasn't backing down. "No one is saying there shouldn't be consequences, Joy, but there's a difference between accountability and public shaming. This isn't just about Andy Byron, it's about the way we gleefully destroy people's lives over a viral moment." Joy shot back without missing a beat. "Oh, you call it destruction? I call it transparency. Leaders don't get to act like teenagers at a rock concert and expect to walk away clean. And if he's dumb enough to get caught on the kiss cam, he deserves every headline he gets." Sarah tried to jump in with a softer tone. "Maybe there's a middle ground here," but the table had already turned into a battlefield. Sunny leaned forward, her voice calm but firm. "And if it were a woman CEO caught on camera, would we be so quick to say she deserves it, or would we be screaming about privacy and sexism?" Joy didn't blink. If it were me, I'd expect to be held accountable too. You can't have power and act like your personal life exists in a bubble. Not anymore. A hush fell over the table. Neither woman blinked. The conversation had exploded far beyond Andy Byron. It was now about ethics, gender, judgment, and personal values. And the tension? Palpable. The air inside the studio thickened with tension as Joy leaned forward, voice raised just enough to slice through the silence. You know what, Sunny? This is the problem. You want to intellectualize everything, make it about context, culture, nuance, but sometimes it's simple. The guy cheated, got caught, and now he's facing the music. Why are we trying to rewrite the rules for him? Sunny's eyes narrowed, her tone no longer measured. Because your version of justice is public humiliation, Joy. You don't just hold people accountable, you enjoy watching them burn. The audience audibly reacted, and even Whoopi raised an eyebrow. Joy's face tightened. Excuse me? Are you seriously accusing me of enjoying people's downfall? I'm saying, Sunny continued, voice now trembling with conviction, that we as a society, you included, have become addicted to outrage. We don't wait for the truth. We react, we condemn, we cancel. Joy slammed her hand on the table. This isn't cancel culture, it's consequence culture. Andy Byron didn't trip and fall into someone's arms at Coldplay. He made a choice. So did every man and woman who's ever had a lapse in judgment, Sunny shot back. But not all of them get dragged across every screen in America like they're criminals. The other co-hosts sat in stunned silence. Even the producers in the control booth were frozen. This wasn't just a disagreement, it was a philosophical war. Joy's face flushed. You know what, Sunny? Maybe if you'd stop defending every bad decision like it's some kind of civil rights issue, people might actually listen. Sunny's expression dropped. And maybe if you learned how to show empathy instead of outrage, this show would actually be worth watching. A moment of stunned silence fell over the studio. Joy stared her down, visibly shaking with anger. Sunny refused to look away. This wasn't just a clash, it was a fracture, and neither side was willing to blink first.